The other day in studio we had Rabi Didy, who is the rabbi over at Hamilton College in Clinton. And he was going to be in D.C., and a lot went on yesterday with the AIPAC conference yesterday going on. And all the speeches, and there was a planned protest. And the rabbi is with us right now. Good morning, sir. Thanks for coming on here this morning.
Good morning.
Are you still in D.C.? You're still there now, right?
I am. I'm about to go to a session.
So tell me about yesterday. And were you a part of... let's start out with the Trump stuff. Were you a part of the rabbi that was going to walk out on Donald Trump?
Absolutely not.
Okay, you don't agree with that?
I don't agree with it, not because I endorse Trump or like everything he stands for, but I believe what AIPAC is. As an AIPAC delegate, our mission is to strengthen ties and to speak truth to power, whomever that may be. And if Trump is elected, we need to have him as a friend, not as a someone who we've already fought with. So that's our job at AIPAC. I would even go so far to say, even if there was someone as evil and as clearly bad as Hitler, God forbid, who was running, our job at AIPAC is to form friendships and hopefully build bridges. After what we do with that, we have to figure that out. Yeah. But that's our job at AIPAC.
Interesting. And so tell us your thoughts on the day. I mean, you were there for these speeches, and what are your thoughts?
It's politics in play, so you have to take each speaker with a few grains of salt, and really hold them to their records that if they've been in politics already. But I think the overall atmosphere was very positive, was very bipartisan. There is still a very sore point for many that in the overall AIPAC delegations are against the Iran deal, and still today are very. But anyone on the Democrat side who spoke, tried to defend it again, and didn't get much of an applause. But that was sort of one. I would think that was one partisan issue, maybe. Other than that,
interesting in that it wasn't just the Iranian deal, though. I mean, Obama has been at odds with Israel really since the beginning of since he came into office.
I believe that to an extent.
Or the very least with Netanyahu, he has, right?
Yeah, with Netanyahu, he has a very bad relationship, and with Israel, I think that he just had a very naive outlook on how he could fix the entire Middle East, and I think he had a good idea for it. I don't think that, and there's some very interesting articles about it. So I think even people, especially here, even sworn Democrats, avowed Democrats, will tell you that they don't think that that Obama did the finest job vis-a-vis Israel. But I think that at the end of the day, people think he meant well, whatever. But when it came to Hillary's speech, I mean, I don't want to get too political. It's not my job. But it's. But I think that we're always looking forward. We're not looking at the past, and we're looking more to what are we going to be able to do for the future to ensure a good relationship with whoever is in power.
Well, Trump did get a big round of applause.
Go ahead, he got a standing ovation, right? Yeah. Did Hillary get the same reception?
He didn't get just one; he got numerous standing ovations. So, I mean, that demonstrates what I was saying before, that I was sitting next to countless people who didn't agree and who were under their breath, cursing him out. And then when he said stuff that they agreed with, they stood up, because that's really the nature of AIPAC. We're not there to endorse candidates per se. We're there to endorse what they're saying and to hopefully build a relationship with them. Trump, for many people, has said many troubling things. And that's sort of not AIPAC. I know it becomes a moral question. How can you befriend these kind of people? But that's a different discussion, and that's really what the point of AIPAC is. Hillary, I think he got a better reception overall than Hillary even did when I was there, but some next to me disagreed, but I don't know.
It becomes there is that moral question that is going to be difficult, and that's not going to go away. That's going to be a question that many people, not just of the Jewish faith, are facing. Come November, if Trump is the nominee, there is going to be a moral question for some people. There's over here, and then there's over here. This is going to be one of the more difficult decisions I think people have to make as we get closer to November.
Right, and I think people are going to have to think very hard about it. I very much look forward to seeing what the voter turnout will be, because I speak to a lot of people here, and they say if it comes down to two specific candidates, I don't think I'll vote. So it's I don't know if people will just say that, and so it is a very...
Probably Bernie and Kasich, huh? If those two don't get there, that's,
I would vote for Kasich in a second, but he gave a very powerful speech. Surprisingly enough.
All right. But, well, listen, to have you there and to be able to report on your interpretation is really, really something special. We appreciate you taking the time here this morning.
Thank you so much. We'll be in touch.
All right. Well, maybe when you get back, we'll get you in studio to do a whole recap.
Looking forward to chatting with you again.
All right, good deal. Rabbi Didy.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
We'll speak. Bye-bye.
Good guy there, and interesting, very interesting that the Trump getting the standing O's. Right now, as we speak, Jim Zecca is applauding in his house. He's standing up, applauding. Maybe he's on his way to work. I don't know. But either way, a happy man. Hold tight. Coming right back, 828 at WIBX.